Land is the basic resource. It is used by human beings for settlement, agriculture, transport, and for other activities. Even most of the clothing requirements of man comes from land. About 95% of human food requirements are met from land. Traditionally, Adivasis in India or tribals in other parts of the world consider land a community resource. In Africa, even today, many communities use pasture lands as a common resource for grazing their domesticated animals. They even collect fodder, fruit, and medicinal herbs for community use. Community lands are considered as a common property resource. In this chapter, we will study the following concepts: land resources, soil resources, water resources. Land resource. Land is the basic resource. It is used by human beings for settlement, agriculture, transport, and for other activities. Land resource. Most of the clothing requirements of man comes from land. About 95% of human food requirements are met from land. Land constitutes only about 30% of the total area of the earth. The entire human population of more than 6 billion people live today on land. Of this total population, 90% people live on 30% of the land area. The remaining 10% also live on land, but in inhospitable parts like deserts, mountains, grasslands, and in extremely cold areas. These areas are sparsely populated. Land use. The use to which land is put both by man and nature is together described as land use. The proportion of land put to particular use and its distribution over an area or the world is known as land use pattern. For example, land use cannot be explained simply by the economic use of the land like agriculture, housing, and roads. Major land use patterns of the world are forests, arable land, pasture land or grasslands, savanna, mining, fishing, and industrial centers. Factors influencing land use patterns: population growth, physical factors, crop combination, occurrence of mineral deposits, technology. Land use in selected countries of the world. According to Table 1, many important inferences can be drawn. For example, India has a very high percentage of arable land, 57%. Australia and UK have more land under pasture. A small country like Japan has 67% of its total land area under forests. Canada, which has a good percentage of its land area under forests, has put its land area to other uses. The above land use pattern also reveals probable economic activities of the people. For example, agriculture is the dominant occupation of the people in India. Two European countries, France and UK, have a sizable portion of arable land and agricultural occupations are still very important. Common property resources. On the basis of its use, land can be divided into private lands, community lands, and cooperative ownership. Common property resources. Traditionally, Adivasis in India or tribals in other parts of the world consider land a community resource. In Africa, even today, many communities use pasture lands as a common resource for grazing their domesticated animals. They even collect fodder, fruit, medicinal herbs for community use. World pattern of land use. The world pattern of land use is given on the map below. It will be observed that both climate and relief factors determine land use patterns. In major parts of the world, nomadic herding and primitive agriculture are still practiced, whereas in developed parts of the world, commercial agriculture is practiced. Land use planning. The conservation of land resources takes into account the needs of the community as well as that of the environment, including technological developments. Therefore, there is need for planning of land use on a national scale. Land is the basic resource. It is used by human beings for settlement, agriculture, transport, and for other activities. Even most of the clothing requirements of man comes from land. About 95% of human food requirements are met from land. Traditionally, Adivasis in India or tribals in other parts of the world consider land a community resource. In Africa, even today, many communities use pasture lands as a common resource for grazing their domesticated animals. They even collect fodder, fruit, and medicinal herbs for community use. Community lands are considered as a common property resource. In this chapter, we will study the following concepts: land resources, soil resources, water resources. Soil resources. Soil is the most important resource which sustains the living world. Soil is the topmost surface layer of the earth. It comprises of mineral particles and decayed organic material which together help plant growth. The organic content in soil is known as humus. Soil profile. Soil is formed in layers from parent rock upward. This layering arrangement is known as soil profile. The layers of soil are also known as horizon. Generally, there are three horizons designated as A, B, and C. C is the bedrock, B is the subsoil above it, and A is the soil proper and contains humus. Soil formation. Soil formation is an extremely slow and complex process. It takes several years for the formation of just 1 centimeter layer of soil. Temperature, precipitation and other chemical constituents of soil also help in soil formation. Thus, soil is formed by mechanical, chemical and biological processes. Plants, animals, insects and countless bacteria, besides providing materials for formation of humus, are also useful when they are alive. Soil formation. Climate. Controlling factor of soil formation is, however, the climate. It is the climate that causes weathering of rocks, which in turn supplies materials for soil formation. Parent rock. Parent rock or the original rock, its characteristics and quality, is also responsible for the type and quality of soil. For example, shales make clayal soil, while sandstone contributes sand grains. Rate. Rate of soil formation mostly depends on the frequent temperature changes and precipitation. Time. Time factor is essential both for soil formation and its use. Relief. Altitude, slope, and depositions like rivers and winds also affect soil formation. Indeed, depending on the origin of soil and their evaluation, soils are classified into two main groups: residual and transported soils. For example, red and black soils in Deccan Plateau are residual soils, whereas the alluvial soils of Ganga Valley are transported soils. Humus. Flora, fauna, and microorganisms in soil affect humus formation and give it black or grey color. Soil as a renewable resource. From the process of soil formation and factors influencing it, soil is clearly a renewable resource. The process is, however, very complicated and slow. It takes anything from 400 to 1000 years for an inch of soil to form. Therefore, this renewability must be maintained in uninterrupted form. When soil is robbed of its basic properties, soil erosion occurs. To ensure that the soil resources of the earth remain intact, the rate of erosion must not exceed the rate of soil formation. Factors responsible for soil degradation. Soil erosion. Soil erosion is the chief factor responsible for soil degradation and even for its destruction. Among the factors responsible for soil erosion are deforestation, faulty agricultural practices, chemical fertilizers, and pesticides. Salination. Accumulation of water on soil causes its saltiness. Irrigation canals lead to salination of soil. In India, 36% of total irrigated area has been affected by salination. thus resulting in soil degradation. Deforestation. Deforestation causes enormous loss to basic properties of soil. Overgrazing. Floods and landslides also degrade the soils. Conservation of land and soil resources. It means protection, preservation and efficient utilization of resources. Conservation, on the other hand, is a human practice and has to be promoted rather than allowed to run on its own. Some methods of soil conservation are check land degradation, mulching, contour barriers, terrace farming, agroforestry and other measures, shelter belts.